What Linux distro is the best for gaming? I see it asked all the time on Reddit. People want the safe choice, the one distro that will give them everything they need, the best performance, compatibility, and the best experience. But here is the truth. There is no single best Linux distro for gaming. Don't worry though, like most Linux gamers, and I can call myself that now, I have an opinion and I have suggestions and I will share them with you. Okay, any modern Linux distro can be a gaming distro. The difference is not whether it can game, the difference is how much work has already been done for you and how much you want to do yourself. Before we go any further though, there is something important that you need to accept. If you are not willing to give up certain games, a full transition to Linux may not be right for you now. Things like Call of Duty, Battlefield, Fortnite, Apex Legends, these games use intrusive anti-cheat systems that block Linux completely. This is not something you can fix by choosing a different distro. This is a decision made by the developers. But that does not mean that Linux is off the table. Dual booting is a completely valid option. You can keep Windows for the few games that require it and use Linux for everything else. That alone makes Linux worth exploring. Now once you accept that, then the question changes. It's not any longer about finding the best distro. You are choosing your starting point. Some distros are designed to prepare everything for you. Nobara is a really good example of this. It comes with gaming tools already configured. Proton is ready, drivers are handled, performance tweaks are applied. You install it, log in, install Steam, and start playing your games. The trade-off is that it includes a lot of decisions that are made for you. Some of those decisions may not matter to you. Some of those tools you may never use, but it removes friction and gets you gaming very quickly. And then there's Bazzite. Bazzite takes a very different approach. Its focus is on stability and reliability. It is designed to be difficult to break. The system is image-based, which means updates are consistent and predictable. You can focus on using it instead of maintaining it. This makes it ideal if your goal is simple. Install Linux, install your games, and play. Then you have Arch. Now Arch gives you almost nothing at the start. You build the system yourself. You choose what gets installed, you decide how it works, and this takes time and it requires learning. It requires some effort. But the result is a system that is exactly what you want it to be. Then there's CachyOS, which is Arch-based and builds on that idea, but it provides tools and a guided setup that help you shape the system. It gives you the flexibility of Arch without forcing you to do everything manually. It also includes performance-focused configurations that appeal to gamers who want more control. And then there is Fedora. It's my home. Fedora sits in the middle. It gives you a clean, stable base. It updates regularly and it does not assume too much. But it also does not leave you starting from nothing. You can turn Fedora into a gaming system easily. You install Steam, you install your tools, shape it into what you need. It gives you the stability, flexibility and control without requiring the same level of effort as Arch. So this is why the question itself is pretty misleading. It's not really about which distro is best for gaming. They are all capable. What matters is how much effort you want to invest and how much control you want over your system. If you want to install Linux and start gaming immediately, Bazzite is a strong choice. If you want performance-focused tools and do not mind taking a few extra steps, then CachyOS makes sense. If you want a stable base that you can shape into your own gaming system, Fedora is an excellent option. And if you want complete control over everything, Arch gives you that freedom. Linux gaming is not defined by a distro that you choose. It is defined by the starting point where you are comfortable with. Once you understand that, the question stops being confusing and Linux becomes much easier to approach. If you've made it this far, thank you so much. It really does make a difference. Don't forget to pop a comment down below. Let me know. Are you thinking about installing Linux? Hopefully this video's helped you. Also, you could just pop an emoji down in the comments for the sake of engagement and the algorithm. Thank you so much for watching. You guys take care and I'll catch you in the next one.